Good morning and welcome back. I'm here with Amanda from Bay Athletic Club. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning, Ashley.
So thanks for coming on today. I know that the weather is so warm outside right now, and kids have been cooped up all winter, probably waiting to get out and experience this weather. So what are some activities that kids could do?
You're right. It's been a long, cold winter, and kids are just really ready to get outside. It's a perfect time for children and adults alike to just get outside, get moving, get some fresh air. One of my favorite outdoor activities is running, and it's an activity that I can share with my children. A lot of people think of running as just a physical activity, but really it can also be a mental activity, a great opportunity to partner the benefits of exercise with life lessons.
So what are some activities that kids can do?
Well, I'll just share an example from my personal life. I'm a Girls on the Run coach, and we just kicked off our first practice of the season on Monday. So with the winter being long and cold, it was a great time to get the girls outside for their first run. There's a lot of energy, there was a lot of excitement, a lot of giggles, but after the first few laps, the energy level started going down. Rather than call it quits, it was a perfect time to step in with a life lesson and just offer some encouragement to the girls. We had a fun time asking them, how do you feel? And a lot of, awesome, I feel great. But of course there were other girls who were saying, I feel tired, I feel a little sore. And it was just a great time to stop and say, what's one positive thing you can tell me about your experience right now? For some girls, it was all they needed to hear to just turn their thinking around and say, I actually feel good that I'm getting exercise in, or I'm actually happy that we're outside. For others, it was a little bit more of a process to get their mindset away from, I'm tired right now. How can I finish when I'm so tired? And we just had fun with it. I just challenged them to change their physical mindset. We turned around and started running backwards. And we just kept doing that until they couldn't help but realize they were having fun and say so. So it's a great lesson for kids and adults. When you change your mindset, sometimes you can change the way you see a situation.
Definitely, and that's good to point out the positive things during these workout routines.
Right.
So is it just running that you focus on?
No, there's also great opportunities that happen after the physical activity. So another example is after our practice run, we had a great time sitting down and discussing what happened today, what our goals are. The girls in this program are training for their first 5K, or many of them, it's going to be their first 5K. So of course there's a lot of emotions, expectations that they have for themselves, and it's just really important to allow time to work through those thoughts and expectations and make sure that they're positive and healthy. So an example would be one girl who raised her hand and said, I'm probably just not going to do really good at this 5K because I'm clumsy. And so it was a good time to say, well, think about what you did today. What was one positive thing that you did or noticed about yourself while you were running? And she took some time and really thought about it and was able to say slowly, I just kept going. I didn't give up. It was just so cool when you see light bulbs going off in young minds that, goals are important. They're not always going to be easy, but sometimes having that positive mindset is what's going to get you to that successful achievement instead of focusing on the obstacles that could get in your way.
That is very true. Mindset is everything.
It really is.
So you know what, I bet some of the viewers at home, some of the parents at home would probably like to know what are some activities that they can do with their children.
Sure. We're in a community where there are so many healthy activities for children. It's just so exciting and encouraging to see the children in our community want to get involved with these types of activities. But you definitely don't need a formal program to get your kids involved. It's definitely been an inspiration for me at home with my two boys. Just get outside, enjoy a run or a walk together. Make sure that you're taking time for those good conversations and setting goals, but then just being joyful and confident in your own life, being a good role model.
Definitely. All right. Well, great. Thank you so much, Amanda, for coming on today and giving us some pointers. And it's nice, to focus on some kids sometimes and get them outdoors and get them working out.
Very true.
Thank you so much.